What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of the Draft to Glory. In the last episode, we won again. We got shafted in our rewards again. Today's video is sponsored by ExpressVPN, with Article 13, now named Article 17, on its way. That could hinder your watching abilities for your favorite content creators on Twitch, Mixer, YouTube, or any other platform throughout the EU and the UK. Of course, myself as a UK content creator, having something like ExpressVPN is massive for me because it means that I will be able to watch my favorite content creators in spite of Article 13 or Article 17. With ExpressVPN on your phone, tablet, or PC, you are one click away from some safe and secure internet browsing from 94 countries and territories worldwide. As I say, just one click away, and then you can watch any content creator you want from anywhere in the world with no problems at all. For less than $7 per month with a 30-day money-back guarantee, you can get ExpressVPN today with the link in the description below. That's expressvpn.com/Nepo, N-E-P-P-O, expressvpn.com/Nepo. Take back your internet today. We barely made some profit just because of some of the little cards that we got in there. Ooh. But let's see what we can do. Now, in terms of these, I'll be honest, I don't like any of these formations. I think the one that I hate the least is probably the 4-3-3. I feel like I probably have my best chance of winning with that. So we'll take it. And I'm going to go with Ronaldo. You can't not, even though it's not 99 Ronaldo. Do you know what's crazy? Back-to-back drafts, we've had one to watch Ronaldo now. And first of all, it's really hard to just get him in the first place. To get him back-to-back days and to have that as both of them ones to watch is really bizarre. But I'm not complaining. I'm complaining. Voice crack. Could take Callum to get that soft link. Do you know what? I will, because Callum has that pace. He's got incredible stamina to begin with as well. 91, which is great. His crossing is okay. And I would prefer to see if we could get 93 Bale. And of course, he gives Ronaldo the soft link. What is this? Going to take Denis Suarez. Another ones to watch. Do we do a ones to watch draft and just take every ones to watch that shows up? Do we take Paul Pogba or do we take Kondogbia? That Pogba card is a beast, but let's look at the face card stats. Kondogbia, more pace, more dribbling, way more defending, way more physical, one less shooting, three less passing. Let's take Kondogbia. It's a brave move, that for sure. I get it. You know, Pogba obviously links into where we... Ooh, Patrick Vieira. I'll take that, though. Pogba obviously linked in to whatever we were doing there, but Patrick Vieira just gives us a really good out. This is a decent draft so far. You know, Vieira and Kondogbia in the midfield. We just need a good creative attacking midfielder and a good wide man, and then we're good to go. And guys, if you're enjoying Draft to Glory and you want to drop a thumbs up on the video, it would be very much appreciated. Alexandra is a good shout because we've got a couple of Syria cards. Alba's a good shout because he just soft links to Denis Suarez, giving him full chem and getting a soft link straight away, and he links to Kondogbia should we need it. Mendy works really well because we could just put Vieira over on that left-hand side. And Robertson works really well as well because he links to Denis Suarez. I'm going to go with Mendy, and we're going to do that. And I think that's... I'm going to do that. That's how we're going to run this to start with. Hopefully we can get... Do you know what? We're going to take another ones to watch. We have 3 now. I'm going to take every ones to watch that I see. EA must have done something with one to watch cards because that's crazy. The lick doesn't fit. But none of the rest of them are any good either. Oh, this is a bad draft that we're getting thrown up here, guys. I don't even think it's me that's picked bad either. I just think it's a bad draft. I'm going to go with, I suppose, Hector Bellerin for the perfect link there. Yeah, why not? I could have gone with DeMarcos. We'll go with Hector Bellerin. Why not? Give me Yashin game. Yes, thank you very much. I mean, listen, we got some beasts in there. Vieira, Kondogbia, Ronaldo, amazing. Mendy, Yashin, Hazard, very good. But our two centre-backs are just wildly off chem. Bellerin's not great. Callion's not great. They're good. They're not great. Suarez is okay. What's really weird is that no Team of the Year cards have popped for us yet. And I could really use just improving this squad a little bit. Now, Marquinhos obviously soft links into Mendy and would be good for chemistry in that regard. But Lionel Messi, Ronaldo would lose chem. I've got to take Messi. I just got to take Messi. Even if I sub him on, I just got to take him. All right, next pick. Come on, EA. Hook me up. All right, now that's interesting now because we could take Delafeu and put him in the middle of the park and get him on higher chem than we currently have. Or we could take Karim Benzema and start Benzema and Messi, which would help Kondogbia for chemistry as well. And then sub on Cristiano Ronaldo. That's what I'm going to do. I know that sounds crazy, but that's what I'm going to do. It benefits the team in general more. Apart from it doesn't, because Callejon drops chem, or Messi drops chem that Callejon had. Bernardo Silva we can take as well. Not bad, not great. I mean, we're getting some like mid-range players. I need some beasts, man. I really do. I need some big cards. We get a Riyad Mahrez in there as well. I might take... No, I'm going to take Lozano, headliner. We've got 3 ones to watch. This is an incredibly, like... It's an incredible rainbow draft, right? Naki Williams. He doesn't even benefit us for the Spain link. Hugo Lloris, we're fine. We have Yashin. Icardi just doesn't work either. I'm going to take that Naki Williams card. It's a good card. It doesn't... I suppose we could start him over Benzema. I would probably prefer that, which is quite nice. But yeah, we're struggling here. I need some good defenders, EA. I swear, if I have to go into a draft with 2 centre-backs on 4 chem, I'm lost. What do we have? We have Bundesliga. It doesn't matter for goalkeeper, does it? Let's just take the highest rated. Let's take Hugo Lloris. I suppose French is okay. If we could just get Raphael Varane, even if it's not his team of the year version. I gotta take Blind. It's a humongous chemistry boost. It gets both centre-backs on 10 chem. They're not ideal, don't get me wrong. I don't think we're going to be using them in anywhere. But we're going to have to try our best, man. And that's all we're going to be able to do. What chem star do I want here? We'll take the Catalyst. 2 more picks to go. Now, listen, we've got some high-end players in there. Right, now let's take Pogba. Let's pop Pogba in there. Let's swap. Oh, that doesn't even work. Hey, that's still all right. Everyone is on a minimum of 7 chem. I would prefer Kondogbia over Pogba, even the informed Pogba. So I might sub Pogba in. 2 more picks to go. Let's see what we get. Oh, brilliant. I've got to go with Vinicius Jr. There's just no 2 ways about it. I know there were some big cards there, but that's that. Right, let me sort out chem styles, guys. I'm going to be right back. I really didn't have all that much available via chem styles. Not enough shadows. I don't really care about putting shadows on Delict and Blint because they're already so slow that even with shadows, they're just going to get burnt. So I'm going to put them on Pogba and Kondogbia. Sorry, on Vieira and Kondogbia. Our final pick here, we're going to take Wazza there for a laugh. Let's put this team back together. Now, I'll tell you something. This team is unreal, but for so many wrong reasons. First and foremost, like this video is definitely going to be entitled or titled in some regard about being a rainbow draft because we've got it all. We've got man of the match cards, ones to watch cards, Champions League upgrade or cards anyway. We got the Champions League man of the match, and we've got with Messi Champions League team of the tournament cards. We've got the road to the final cards. We've got prime moment icons and regular icons. We've got future stars and carnivals. We've got a headliner card in there as well. We've got everything that you could ask for. We got it in here, and that's mental. It's not the highest rated draft, but my God, is it a colourful draft. Now, the problem is, and what I worry about, so we're going to bring on Paul Pogba in for Denis Suarez, and then my midfield is a tank, right? We've got Cristiano Ronaldo to come on, probably for Naki Williams, and then Ronaldo, Vinicius Jr. and Messi will be my trio up top. And then I'm just going to have like Lozano or Hazard for a super sub should I need them, probably for Messi. And not because I don't like Messi or anything. I think he's great in game. He just has such low stamina on FIFA for some reason. And yeah, I mean, we're really good for chemistry as well. If we get a La Liga manager, which we have done, we've literally got 10 chem on every player other than Messi and Kondogbia, who themselves are on 8 chemistry, which is utterly bonkers looking at how many leagues and teams we have here. Spanish League, French League, English League, and the Dutch League, and the Icon League. So 5 leagues starting up there. Absolutely brilliant. I will be frank, I don't expect to be able to win the draft with this team. It's not a formation I necessarily enjoy too much. And my centre-backs and my defence in general, other than Mendy, are just not really up to par, especially when we come up against Team of the Years and stuff. But my midfield and attack are so good that I really just am going to try my best to outscore my opponent. So that, guys, is my squad. Let's get into the gameplay. All right, guys, as we get into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a 4-2-2 team. A little low on chemistry, but generally a very strong squad. A couple of the FFS cards, Ronaldo, Lineker, Neymar, Kante, Team of the Year, Fabinho, a couple of the prime moment icons in there as well. Of course, linking that to Sommer in. But as we know, the good goalkeepers aren't necessarily the good goalkeepers. And, you know, we talked about when building the draft that I'm going to have to outscore my opponents. And that's exactly what had to happen in this game. We get the first goal off of a rebound off the post with Patrick Vieira coming up trumps for us there. However, I did concede the next goal. A bit too hasty with my centre-back there, pulling him out of position. Got a bit unlucky with the rebound to Neymar there, but tidy little finish in for 1-1. And it didn't take long before my opponent made it 2-1. You can see I paused to make some changes. I didn't take Denis Suarez off. He gets through with Lineker. And once again, I've just gone walkabouts with my centre-backs, man. I really got to, like... It's definitely my weakest point in my whole FIFA play is my back line. I feel like I'm pretty good in build-up play. I'm pretty good in scoring goals. I understand the game mechanics quite well. My biggest issue is absolutely just defending terribly. If I could sort out that area of my game, we might turn our 1-in-2 draft win ratio to maybe like a 2-in-3 or a 3-in-4 draft win ratio. And how amazing would that be? As we go to 3-3 there with this opponent. But after the 3-3, I eventually got in behind, made it 4-3, the cross into Ronaldo, who shoots and scores. And then one of the other overpowered, broken gaming mechanics here to score my 5th goal. So we go clean through with Cristiano Ronaldo, lovely ball inside, and then another ball through with Ronaldo. And we hit the ball roll pop. I don't know what the actual thing's called. Hit it on the volley. I only yellow timed that, and it still went into the back of the net. And in a draft where I knew I was going to have to outscore every opponent, we go through 5-3 as predicted. So 3 goals conceded in that game, and it moves us through to the second round. I did just have a look there at that Ronaldo goal again. I didn't show it to you guys here. If you want to see it in more detail, I did pop it on Twitter. But we come up against a really strong squad here. And to note, some 5-star skillers. Mbappe, Pele, Neymar. Just a great squad all round. I mean, my team is a rainbow draft, but this is also a really, really fun draft. He's built a really good team, and I could tell straight away that this was a really good opponent, man. You know, he like doing the El Tornado, scoring the header with a downwards header. I know that looped over, but that's the animation for the downwards header right there. That you don't learn those things just casually playing the game. This is a quality player here that we're playing against. We pulled it back to 1-1. And then deep into the second half here, I thought I defended this really, really well. Got the ball here. I don't know how I didn't actually walk away with the ball. He gets the cross in. Neymar's there to send it home. And just a few minutes later, as I've tried to push up a little bit, we end up conceding to another El Tornado cross. The back post there, he heads it across goal, and Pele cleans it up for him to take the win. So a 3-1 loss there. You know, a thoroughly deserved loss. He played really well. He abused the game mechanics better than me. And he absolutely deserved his win there. So well done to him. You see my team's a bit weird there. We'll talk about that just after the game. But that, guys, is going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. All right, guys. So a second round exit there. No qualms, really. That guy in the second round, he was brilliant. It's very rare that you come up against a player of that quality. If I had to guess, I would say that he's an Elite 2 or better player. At the very least, he's an Elite 3 player. He knew every game mechanic. El Tornado crosses, ball roll flicks, how to defend properly. Like, he just understood everything. He had the downward headers on point. It was a little bit frustrating how his second goal went in. You know, it got to the byline. I tackled him 3 or 4 times, and then he managed to get the cross in anyway. But it was just a good back and forth game, and I knew my team was going to let me down defensively. So, you know, fair play to him. He's brilliant. And those are the kind of opponents you come up against, few and far between. Maybe in the final every now and then you'll come up against someone that good. And I honestly can't remember the last time I just played a guy that good in draft. He thoroughly deserved to go through it. It's an even game by way of stats. And as I kind of predicted and expected, it was going to be my back line that let me down. I tried my best. After I noticed that he was abusing El Tornado crosses, I tried my best to counter it. And so I actually put Patrick Vieira and Kondogbia out on the wings. I put Mendy into the midfield. I had brought on Cristiano Ronaldo, and I was playing Inaki Williams in the centre of the park. And the reason why him is because he's nice and tall at 6'1". So I was hoping with his pace and his height, I'd be able to get a bit of an advantage. And I also had, I think I brought on Sané as well because he's tall, right? Yeah, 6'5". So I'm pretty sure I brought on Sané for Blind. And I think I also had Pogba on the field. I think that's kind of how my team looked in game. Not very orthodox, of course. It's very unique, very weird. But I had to do something to try and stop those back post crosses. You know, when Pele's out jumping my centre-backs and when I've got, you know, Hector Bellerin at fullback, what's his jumping? 63 jumping, and he's 5'10". And who was our other fullback? Our other fullback was Mendy, who is a quality player, obviously, but at 5'10", he's actually got pretty good jumping, to be fair. But yeah, I just did my best. I did everything I could to try and get something out of that game. I ended up scoring quite a nice goal from a corner with a bicycle kick. I created a few opportunities, but he was just better on the day, man. Like, you know, sometimes you just get outplayed, and that was one of those occasions. He thoroughly deserved the win. I'm not even upset. Like, what it is, what it is. We end up getting a silver players pack, a gold pack, and a premium gold pack. And this is why, listen, if you lose in a semi-final, you're just screwed. Unless you get the really good reward from the semi-final, unless you get the reward that gives you a premium gold players pack and a jumbo premium gold pack, then you're Gucci, then you'll make profit, right? If, however, you lose in the semi-final and you get any other reward, you're just going to lose out. If you lose in the final or win the final, you're in a good spot to make coins back because you just get so many items that eventually will sell for a good amount of coins. If you lose in the first or the second round, you'll typically, even if you don't make profit, you'll typically generate a lot of coins back because of the types of packs that you get. Because we're going to get ourselves a, what's Vinicius Jr. going for? Like 1,500. Because we're going to get ourselves a silver players pack. Now, we're going to get 12 players from that pack that will sell for, at the very least, at the right time, 500 to 1,000 coins. So that in itself is going to be 6,000 to 12,000 coins at the very least, so long as I sell them at an opportune time. And then, of course, if you get one of the big guns, you're just making money. And this guy is actually a good guy to start with. So that's a guy that's 1,000 coins there. I'm going to keep him because I need him. Green from Chelsea. That looks like another 1,200 coins. And him, I can sell him. We'll take those coins back. I don't mind getting rid of him. He's not League SBC, nor is he. Blackburn Rovers is a League SBC. He's only 500 coins at the moment. Shimizu S Pulse. There you go. This guy's another 1,000 coins there, dudes. I'm going to keep him again because I'm going to need him. And the Ajax player, again, is probably a couple, you know, maybe 1,000 coins there as well. And I'm actually going to sell him because I've already done the Ajax League SBC. And so, as you can see, in spite of the fact that we actually lost in the semi-final, sorry, in the second round, we're in a really positive position in terms of making coins. Now, I haven't made all of my coins back straight away here, but over the course of the time of the game, I'll sell those cards when they're right, and we'll make some good coins back off of that. So that, guys, sadly, is going to be the end of the video. We couldn't get to the final or win the draft today. It happens, you know, we can't win every one. He was a solid opponent. Our draft wasn't ideal. It was a pretty good draft, a nice rainbow draft. But that is going to be the end of the video, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.